What's up, daddies? Welcome to Tales McWheezy. Just like I was saying in my Life Equals episode this week, eventually I'm going to run out of ideas of, shit that happened to me. Luckily, there's a fuck ton of stuff that I have ideas on, so don't worry, it won't happen anytime soon. So you need to soak this up, though. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Fucking help me, all right? I want to do this full time. I actually love this shit. One thing I want to touch on real quick, I also talked about it in my Life Equals episode. I love to do this in one takes. Now, I know some people are like, oh, you just don't care, you're too lazy to edit all the fuck ups out and the stammers. No, I like it to be straight shot. There's sometimes I will cut some things out and do some transitions and stuff, but I prefer the straight shot. I feel like you get the most raw of me, and like I want to raw dog you guys with me. I feel like it's worth it. Everyone needs to be raw dogged every once in a while. And you think about it like this: what's the most like coolest way to show someone your love and affection? To raw dog them. And I'm raw dogging you with raw, fucking unfiltered perfection that is called McWheezy. You're welcome. And before you even talk about the sunglasses, I get migraines. Went over this before. Watch my other videos, you fucking beautiful people. We're gonna hear about a crazy fucking story. All right, this isn't that crazy actually, but it's funny and it's kind of depressing. We're gonna go back all the way to second grade. All right. Oh no. I take that back. Fourth grade. Right. So I'm in fourth grade. And this actually pertains to that friend I was talking about in the other Life Equals episode. We met in kindergarten, and at this time I was still living in Jacksonville. And I was going to, it was my third elementary that I ended up going to, but it was, at this point, it was called Ramona Elementary. It's the F school that I talked about before. We're there, it's fourth grade, and we're in this class. I missed something. I'm not gonna say her name, even if I did remember it, but it was something. And she was another hot teacher. I had a lot of hot teachers. It's crazy, these like very attractive women teaching the most ghetto schools. I don't know if it's like, guilt or something, like, because it's not like white guilt, because she wasn't white, the other teacher was, but so I don't know. Like I said, she was hot. May not have been hot now. Like if I saw her like back, even from that perspective of her age, when I was in fourth grade, if I saw her then in these eyes, I probably wouldn't think she was attractive, but who knows? But back then I did. So we're in her class, and at this time I'm still fucking banging out straight A's, and this is a literal fact. I had straight A. Like my mom has fucking papers like saying like, oh, straight A student, fucking badass, buy him shit that the teachers gave. And even though I had straight A's, I like to fuck around, and I'm in a very ghetto school. And I had my best friend, he was in the class next to mine, but then he got switched into my class because that teacher, like, he got in a really big argument with him, and we're in fourth grade, like, what the hell, But he did, so he got switched into my class, and we sat right next to each other. I don't know what the teacher was thinking, because she saw me talking to him every day outside of the class before class started and in lunch. But we sit right next to each other, and we also sit with a few other friends, and we are just fucking around every day, like throwing shit, doing all kind of dumb shit. I was, again, I was a shitty kid. I was always a class clown even in high school, but I wasn't an asshole in high school. I would just make jokes and stuff. But we get to, like, I'd say maybe midway through the year when he finally switches over, and it's honestly like his like second or third day there, and his name, I'm not gonna say, I almost said it out loud, that's why I said his name. He sits next to me, as I said. Man, I fucked him up right there. See, I'm gonna keep this in though, because one take. Okay, it's like second or third day that he switched to this class. We're fucking around, and she switches our seats. I'm like, damn, that's bullshit. But whatever, I'll take it. And I find out from that morning that I was gonna be at home by myself. And the first time I stayed home alone, which is so crazy considering like how my nieces and nephews didn't get to stay home until they were like 15 by themselves. I stayed at home alone in a very bad neighborhood at 10 years old. And it's not a knock on my parents. I mean, it was even in my dad's neighborhood, which was really nice. I stayed at home by myself there. So, but it's just, it's like, it's so much different because in that world, that was normal. 10 years old wasn't a bad age to stay home alone. But now you can't do that anymore, it feels, and that's honestly trippy. But I did not like being home alone. If you guys can't tell, I have really bad anxiety, and especially at that age when it was fucking ripe as hell, I fucking hated being alone. And I still do, but it was way bad back then. And my mom was going to be off work late, and she told me that in the morning. So I was pissed. I was like, damn it, man, I'm going to be home alone. And I'm like, hey, buddy. He comes over every day anyways. I'm like, hey, buddy, you're coming over, right? Like, mom's not going to be home. Oh, I just realized that sounds weird. Doesn't matter. Mom's not going to be home. I'm chilling. I don't want to be alone. We can play video games. We can, do make-believe, whatever the fuck people do at that age. Which, yes, we did do make-believe a lot with, like, a group of friends. We were weird. But, whatever. And he's like, nah, man, I can't. I'm going skating today. I'm like, what? Like, you don't skate? When the fuck do you start skating? For one. And for two, fuck you. I need you. Come over. We're in 4th grade, so like it's not weird. And he's like, no, buddy, I'm going skating today with homie. I'm just not gonna say his other name. He was also my friend. So I guess they got into skateboarding without me, which was cool because thanks for telling me. And I was like, fuck, dude, that's fucked up. And I was pissed at him, but I was like still chilling because I was like, I'm not gonna show that I'm pissed. And I swear on everything that I did this. I wish that for somehow he kept the note, but he didn't. But I wrote him a note. Oh, God. And the note said, I drew in crayon, because, we fucking use crayons in that age, I guess. And I drew in crayon a picture of like a stick figure by himself. And I wrote lonely in like tears. And I put him on a couch. And then I put an arrow to it and put me. And then I put a skateboarding figure and I was like, you far away. And I folded it up and I dropped it on his desk. Thank God no one else found that. But he picks it up and he like looks at it and he looks at me and he starts laughing. And I was like, ha 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 ha. And on the inside, dude, I was fucking so upset that he just laughed because I was so scared to be alone and shit. And he's just like thinking I'm joking with this fucking super serious note. Oh, God. Like I said, I was a weird fucking kid. But the moral of the story, the climax. So we get to, like I said, dude, it was weird. We get to after school. We get off the bus. He goes his separate ways. I'm like, man, this is going to suck. And whenever about like maybe 20 minutes in, I'm sitting outside literally crying. I'm not even kidding, on the little, like, I don't know what to call that, like a gutter. And I'm sitting there crying, like, oh my God, I'm alone. And all of a sudden he comes up on a skateboard. He's like, did you really think I was going to leave you alone? It was one of the most hilarious, like we hugged. It was, oof, boy, it was different. And then we go inside and eat some taquitos. And it turns out, out of nowhere, my sister comes out, and my sister was an adult at this point with kids of her own. And she's like, shut the fuck up. What are you doing? And I had no idea that she was even there. So I'm sitting there freaking out, bawling on the corner, and my sister ended up being home. So that's it for today, guys. Sorry, I was a really awkward kid. Actually, not sorry, because it's a funny story. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a beautiful fucking life. Peace.